konnichiwa, and welcome to my first ever vlog on YouTube! Wow! Nagulat kayo, no? Ganda ko, no? Anyway, seriously aside, I made this vlog for educational purposes. Gagawa ko ng isang critic about one of the most famous and classic literary works that was translated into different kinds of media platforms. The book that I chose was written by my favorite author named Mark Twain. Kasi naging favorite author ko siya kasi when I was in elementary, nababasa ko yung mga quotes niya. His quotes was written really in the simplest form that everyone could understand, but in that simple quote, it has a deeper meaning behind it that will make us realize how important life can be. Ayan. So, the book that I chose was written by my favorite author, entitled The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Are you familiar with it? Familiar ba kayo sa Tom Sawyer? Maybe you are familiar with it when you're watching one of the most famous Philippine networks.
Ayaw ka, kaibigang Tom Sawyer, maglalakbay kung saan mo man naisip.
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, maybe you have watched it on this particular network. Meron siyang 49 series, yung pinanood ko, yung tinranslate siya into series. Meron siyang 49 networks that originally made from Nippon Entertainment na galing sa Japan, that the subtitles was translated or dubbed into Tagalog para lang maintindihan mostly ng mga Filipino children yung message and story of this particular work. So this book, it was written and published on 1876, diba? Tandaan na. Mark Twain wrote this. Di pa siya totally, fully educated. Apprentice na siya ng isang typewriter, sa isang typewriting company. So, when he discovered his talent, parang doon niya binoost pa yung talent niya sa pagkagawa ng literature. So, yan. So, this is one of his works. I can see na it is really worth reading for. Yan. Kasi marami kang lessons na matutunan. Maybe this book can be for children, pero Mark Twain intended to dedicate this book to adults talaga. Why? Let's check it out. So, nag-start muna tayo sa pagpapakilala ng mga characters. Syempre, let's start with Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer is a mischievous boy. Isa siyang makulit na bata with a positive thinking and positive outlook with life, with an intelligent brain. Maganda siya, madiskarte siya sa buhay niya. Let's say na mahilig siya, apilyo siya, makulit siyang bata. Lagi niya pinapasakit yung ulo ni Tia Polly, or dito sa book is Aunt Polly, dahil nga sa kapilyohan niya. And he really likes Robin Hood. Do you know who's Robin Hood? Nasa book siya, sa comic siya, na nakikipaglaban siya sa mga crimes, ganyan. Naka-green siyang damit, yun. Then, si Tom Sawyer, parang dito nireflect ni Mark Twain yung buhay niya sa character na to. Because, this book was really, some of the plot or scenarios was reflected to the author's real life experiences. Gusto lang niya i-share yung mga experiences niya sa mga readers niya to let them know how life is really all about. Yan. So, Tom Sawyer. Next, Aunt Polly. Si Aunt Polly yung tiyan nila Tom Sawyer. Tsaka ni Sid. Si Sid naman yung kababatang kapatid ni Tom Sawyer. Pero mamaya ko na siya i-introduce. Si Aunt Polly, siya yung nagkukup doon sa magkapatid because their mom was died So, Aunt Polly decided to took care of them. Siya yung nagpapunish kay Tom Sawyer kapag may kasalanan siya ginagawa o kapag nagsusumbong si Sid sa kanya. Ayun. Si Sid Sawyer is Tom Sawyer's younger brother na kabaliktaran ni Tom. Si Sid kasi is an intelligent man na lagi niya sinusunod yung utos di Auntie Polly niya. At saka, he really likes to go to school. He wears respectable clothes. And he respects all of the people surrounded him. Yan. Tapos siya rin yung lagi nagsusumbong kay Auntie Polly niya ng mga kapilyuhan ni Tom Sawyer. Eventually, Tom and Sid is really, sabihin natin aso pusa, pero may mga times din naman na nagkakasundo sila. So next, si Mary. Mary is Aunt Polly's daughter na she is really kind, well-behaved, and a very matured woman na gusto-gusto niya lagi ang Sunday school. She is God-fearing. Then mahal din niya yung nanay niya si Aunt Polly or si Mother Polly niya. Next is the best friend of Tom Sawyer, which is Huckleberry Finn. Meron siya yung sequel na ginawa ni Mark Twain entitled The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Doon ini-illustrate yung ibang theme naman about slavery and the unequal treatment between poor and rich people. Yun. Huckleberry Finn plays a vital role in this story because siya yung lagi kasama ni Tom Sawyer sa lahat na adventures na ginagawa at pinupuntahan nila. Next is Joe Harper. Joe Harper is one of the friends ni Tom and Huck who sa isang plot or sa isang scenario, they went to a pirate adventure to look for a hidden treasure. So mamaya explain natin yan. Next is Becky Thatcher. Becky Thatcher is the second love of Tom Sawyer. The love at first sight siya dito. And she also the one na laging she is the girl who is well presented and came from a very wealthy family because her father is a judge. Yon. Tapos she is blonded with the blue eyes, ganun. And maybe in front of her parents, she is well behaved, but sa likod or sa harap ng mga friends niya, may kapilyuhan din siya. Si Tom Sawyer, inalok niya si Becky Thatcher na isang engagement, a promise of engagement, a childhood memory or childhood promise. Then Becky Thatcher accepted it. Pero sa bandang huli, bigla kasi sinabi ni Tom Sawyer na, ayan din yung naramdaman ni Amy na sinabi sa akin yan. Ayun, busted. Eh din nag-away sila nun. Then after that, doon sa series, yun yung nagkaroon ng pirate adventure. So, next is Amy Lores. Amy Lores, sasabi ko na siya kanina, is the first love of Tom Sawyer na ilalokan niya ng childhood promise na engagement. Next, Injun Joe. Injun Joe plays also the vital role in this story. Injun Joe is a villain and he also the one who creates the impact or the important and crucial part in this story. Kasi siya yung nagbigay nung, sabihin natin he's the villain, but he's the one who puts the color in the story. Mamaya explain ko siya sa plot. Next is Muff Potter. Muff Potter is the drunkard man, palainom, the unfortunate one, the weak-minded one. Siya yung mamaya, magiging tawag dito, spoiler na pag sinabi ko yung part niya dito. Basta si Muff Pate, isa siya yung manginginom. Then, Dr. Robinson, the last one. Dr. Robinson is the resident doctor in the town, sa Mississippi. Siya yung doktor nila, Aunt Polly and Tom Sawyer, sa pamilya nila. Mabait siya. He's very kind man, but unexpectedly he drove or napunta siya sa isang unexpected na experience. Sabihin na natin ganun. Mami-explain natin yan sa plot. So, tapos na tayo sa evaluation of characters. Tignan natin doon sa series. Sa series na pinanood ko, meron siya 49 episodes rather. Meron doon, yung si Becky kasi meron siyang alagang aso, namely Caesar or Cesar. Ito yung aso na takot at takot si Tom na makita because this dog always barking him because this dog, at tingin doon kay Tom is parang kaaway. Next is Alfred. Maybe nabangkit siya dito sa story pero sabihin ko na rin siya. Doon sa series, siya yung bagong pating na elegant man with wide variation of imagination and intelligence na naging parang karibal. Sabihin na lang natin karibal ni Tom Sawyer kay Becky because of nag-feel pressure si Tom. The setting of this book is actually in Hannibal, Missouri. Ayan. Let's move on to the plot. The most important part in this vlog. Magkakaroon tayo ng konting comparison towards the plot. Sabihin na lang natin, yung first part natin is yung literary description. Comparison between the book and the series. Okay. Doon sa first part, characters muna. Maybe it is not accurately described or portrayed in the series, but I can say that na-assume na kasi ng mismong series na kung ano yung nabasa nila sa book, yun na rin yung nilagay nila sa mismong series. Close enough but not accurate. Yun. Pero, I can say, kasi di naman sinabi dito yung totoong edad ni Tom Sawyer. Inassume na nila na he's between 9 to 13 years old, na pilyo, gano'n. Then, kasi di naman siya describe dito fulfilledly towards with his appearance or age. Yun. I can say doon sa characters, it was translated very close but not accurate. In regards with the plot, maybe the book, dito, is the real one versus the series is the more modernized one. Bakit ko siya sinabing modernized? Kasi doon sa plot, sa series, may mga binagong plot, may tinanggal, may dinagdag, para lang makuha yung, sabihin natin, attention na gusto ng mga audience. Because this series, it was written back in the 1800s or 1900s. So yun, syempre, ang taste nito or yung tema nito was really atmospherically in the 1900s atmosphere. So when it was aired sa Japan, it was created in maybe 1980s. Syempre, in-adjust nila yung atmosphere to let the audience, especially the children, to attract or attach in the story. In-adjust nila lang konti yung atmosphere, yung the way the children live, the way na how the children talk, lalo na sa translation nung pagkaka-translate nung nandito sa sinasabi nila dito. Kasi syempre dito, yung language nila dito is back in the 1800s or 1900s, while do sa 1980s, syempre in-adjust nila yung words nagkuha sila ng trendy words to catch or to make the audience easily understand the story even more. Yun. So, maybe there's a changes, but the changes is can benefit to the audience. Yan. Kasi, this Nippon Entertainment purposely wanted to understand the story comprehensively to catch what Mark Twain is trying to portray. Yan. Sa plot kasi, first and foremost, yung dagdag na characters, pinangalanan sila Cesar. Si Cesar na yung aso, yan. Tsaka yung iba. Tapos binadagdag din na characters doon sa may nadagdag din na characters doon sa series na hindi rin nabanggit dito. Tapos may nadagdag din na plot. Then dito, sabi dito doon sa story, mas naunang dumating si Alfred, the elegant boy, kaysa kay Becky. Pero doon sa series, mas naunang dumating si Becky kaysa kay Alfred. O, diba? Medyo may nabago din. Marami din naman nabago doon sa, doon translate ko, doon sa series. Pero di ko siya masyado isa-isa yun. We all know about that. Yung sa plot, maybe I will state some major important plots exist in the scenario that can cause moral lessons to us. So the first major plot is the occurrence of Becky Thatcher to Tom Sawyer's life. It portrays the when we were young, diba, we have this puppy love. So that's what the story is portraying. Everyone experienced the puppy love and promised to someone na na-break din natin. Oh, lungkot naman! Yun. Di ba meron doon sa isang senaryo na pinangakuan ni Tom Sawyer si Becky ng isang engagement. Kaya lang, ayun nga, sinabi ni Tom bigla na, ay, ganyan din yung naramdaman sa akin ni Amy na sinabi ko yan. Ayun nga, nabasted. So, yan. First major plot that really touches also my heart. Next is the The Glorious Whitewasher. The Glorious Whitewasher, ito yung pinarusahan ni Aunt Polly si Tom Sawyer na pinturahan yung fence nila ng white paint because of some kapilyuhan na naman ang ginawa niya. Tapos, before he painted the fence, naglaro sila ng mga kasama yung mga kaibigan niya ng baseball. Eh, ang gamit nilang bola ng baseball that time was made of parang compressed rugs or rug clothes. Ayan. Tapos, ito si Ben, one of their friends, came up and said, meron ako baseball, oh. Tignan nyo, ang ganda. Siyempre, yun, nakakita yung mga bata ng ganung klaseng bola. They got interested and parang gusto nila i-observe ulit. Yan. I-observe yung ball. Gusto rin namin gamitin. Ganyan. Siyempre, noong una ayaw ni Ben kasi nga ipinagyayabang lang niya. Then eventually, Ben was, parang pumayag din siya. And yun nga, naglaro sila ng baseball, gamit yung baseball niya. Tapos na nawala yung baseball. So yun. Hinanap nila yun all throughout the night, pero di pa rin nila nakita. So dahil sa pagyayabang ni Ben, nawala yung bola. Para yun sa totoong buhay, kapag pag nagyayabang ka, tapos parang nawala, yun, parang kasalanan mo, di ba? There's some people na masyadong mayayabang, tapos sa huli, di naman silang magbe-benefit. So, yun. Dahil doon, kinabukasan noon, nung nagpipintura na si Tom, dumating si Huck, sinabi niya na may nakita siya sa forest, unexpectedly, yun pala yung bola ni Ben ng baseball. Binigay sa kanya. Pagkabigay, sabi niya, sige, akin na lang to. Ang ganda nito eh. Sabi ni Tom, edi pag umalis si Huck. Tapos dumating si Ben, sabi ni Ben, nakita mo na ba yung bola ko? Sabi niya, ay, eto ba? Ganyan, pinagyayabang tuloy ni Tom. Ganyan, sabi niya, eto ba yung bola mo? Sabi, akin na yan, akin yan. Sabi, di ko ibibigay yan. Except kung pipinturahan mo yung fence, tutulungan mo ba ako? Sabi, ayoko nga. Kasi syempre, mataas ang pride si Mr. Ben. Ayan. Ayoko nga pinturahan yan. Eh di sabi niya, sige, di ko ibibigay to. Lalagay ko lang ito sa puting pintura. So, dahil doon sa urge na yun, parang napilitan tuloy si Ben na, sige, tutulungan na kita magpintura. Ganyan. So, yun, Ben decided to help Tom Sawyer to paint the fence. So, yan, edi paint, ganyan. Then, afterwards, while they're painting, one friend came up. Tapos he curiously asked Tom what they're doing. So, sabi, ay, nagpipintura kami. Sabi, gusto mo maglaro na lang tayo? Boring yan magpintura. So, ayoko, papagalitan ako ni Auntie Polly ko. Ganyan siya. Then, sabi niya, sige, wag na lang. Ganyan. Tapos, yung friend na yun, hindi pa umalis. Para in-observe niya muna yung pagpipintura nila. Then, habang nagpipintura sila, sabi ng friend na yun, masaya ba magpintura? Tapos sabi ni Tom, okay lang, sakto lang. Tapos sabi niya, gusto ko subukan. Tapos sabi ni Tom, ayoko eh. Then, doon sa scenario, parang naisip ni Tom, what if gamitin natin ito para mapabilis yung pagpipintura? So, yan, edi, parang sabi ni Tom, parang naisip nilang dalawa ni Ben na yun na lang yung gawin nila para mapabilis yung pagpipintura na hindi sila papagod. So, sige, ikaw na lang muna magpintura, gusto mo pala ma-experience. O, sige, hanggang sa hanggang sa iba, napagod yung friend, tapos, napagod siya, umalis, tapos may dumating na naman na isa pang friend, hanggang sa, tinulungan na sila ng mga friends nila dahil sa curiosity nila, natapos sila yung pagpipintura ng fence without any, parang, hindi sila masyado napagod si Tom at si Ben. Then eventually, by the end of the day, binigay din ni Tom kay Ben yung bola. So, yun, favorite part ko din na. Another part na favorite ko is the pirate adventure of the three persons, namely Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn, and Joe Harper. Nagkaroon sila ng pirate adventure because of the certain person that said that there's a hidden treasure within the island of Mississippi. So the three decided to make a pirate adventure for the search of the hidden treasure. Yan. Hindi naglayag ang mga tatlong lalaki. Tatlong lalaki, naglayag sila. Then, dahil sa paglalayag na yon, na naglayag sila, nagkaroon ng storm. Then, yung storm, ayan, it pushes them to the destination that they wanted. So, ayan. Doon sa adventure nila, nawala sila sa town na 2 to 3 days. That caused parang riot doon sa town nila mismo. Hindi ako makakonsentrate! Ayan. Ang galing. Wala na. Okay. Nawala sila within 2 to 3 days. They went missing yun at that duration. Then, it caused riot doon sa town nila kasi syempre nawala si Tom. Nag-alala si Auntie Polly niya, nawala si Joe, nag-alala yung father niya, nawala si Huck. Wala nag-alala sa kanya kasi he lives independently, gano'n. So yun, dahil doon, yun nga, sa sobrang pag-aalala nila, doon sa pamilya nila, pina-investiga nila yung pagkawala ng tatlo. Then the police investigated doon sa part na may parang nasabi nilang huling nakita yung tatlong tao. Then doon sa river, kakatapos lang ng storm, nakita nila na sira yung bangkang ginamitan nila. Dahil doon sa sirang bangkang na gamitan nila, inassume ng mga polis na namatay yung tatlo. Ayan. Dahil sa pag-a-assume, ayan, it leads to false information. Ayan. Dahil doon, nag-investiga na yung police. They went to the families of these friends, or of this group of friends. Then they reported the incident happen. So because of that, they they had this funeral celebration to mourn for the loss of the three persons. Then eventually, while in the funeral celebration, dumating yung tatlo, or dumating si Tom. Ayan, dahil doon, yun, nag-cause na naman ng riot na, buhay ka pa pala, akala ko patay ka na. So, yun. Kasi, bumalik si Tom doon sa Tom because may gusto siya kunin sa bahay nila. Kasi di niya alam na nag-cause pala siya na, nag-cause pala sila rather ng isang riot doon sa town. So, yun. It plays also the important role doon sa plot. Another plot, pang-apat, is the graveyard incident. Dito sa plot na to, nagbigay pa ng mas kulay or the color or the meaning, the crucial part of the story that portrays the important lesson that adults must know. Ayan. Dito sa graveyard incident, si Huck niyaya si Tom sa isang midnight adventure sa isang graveyard. Unexpectedly, habang nasa adventure sila, nakita nila yung tatlong persons. Wait lang, kita yung noo ko. Tatlong persons, namely, Dr. Robinson, si Muff Potter, tsaka si Injun Joe. Yan, yung tatlong yan. They saw them robbering in that graveyard on that night. Then, nakita din nila yung pagpatay kay Dr. Robinson. Yes, you heard that right. Namatay si Dr. Robinson sa story na ito. Yes. So, ayun. Nasaksihan nila kung sino yung totoong pumatay kay Dr. Robinson doon. Because of the conflict, doon sa hatian nung nanakaw nila, Injun Joe killed Dr. Robinson. But Injun Joe puts the blame towards the drunkard Muff Potter. So dahil doon, si Muff Potter yung nakulong. Bakit hindi umalma si Muff Potter? Because of the power that Injun Joe has. Yun, natakot siya na magsalita, kaya pas pinili na lang niya na manahimik. Even if Tom and Huck know the scenario, nasaksihan nila kung ano yung, they witness the scenario na pinatay talaga ni Injun Joe si Dr. Robinson. Because of the trauma, parang di lang sila salita kasi takot din sila kay Injun Joe. Yan. Then the next plot, the last plot that is also my favorite part is yung sa Douglas Cave. Due to the curiosity of the two, kasi sinama nila si Becky, si Tom at saka si Ha, then together with Becky, sinundan nila si Injun Joe. Yes. Sinundan nila si Injun Joe sa isang cave, Douglas Cave. Kasi parang gusto nila mas gusto pa nila mag-imbestiga do sa taong yon. Then eventually, do sa pagsundan nila, nakita nila yung unexpected na naman na senaryo na pinatay ni Injun Joe ang isang ragman na kasabwat din niya sa isang robbery. Nagkaroon na naman sila ng robbery. Nakaw sila ng isang box of gold. Due to gusto masolan ni Injun Joe lahat ng kayamanan, pinatay niya yung ragman. Then, these three witness also the scenario or the scene. Dahil doon, parang nagkaroon ng riot, yan, nahuli sila. Then, naghabulan. Then, Huck sacrifices himself para makatakas yung dalawa. Dahil doon, nagkawalaan silang lahat. Nawala yung dalawa, si Tom tsaka si Becky, si Injun Joe tsaka si Huck. Fortunately, si Huck nakatakas. Nakita niya yung exit. But, the two, Tom and Becky, di sila nakatakas. Naghahanap pa sila ni Injun Joe inside the cave. Then, that morning, habang naghahanap ng escape, yung dalawa, si Tom, nakakita siya ng butas towards their exit. Dahil doon nakataka sila, then Becky reported the incident to her dad. Then her dad decided to close the cave, the Magdallas cave. Di nila alam na nandun si Indian Joe sa loob. Yeah. Di nila alam na nandun si Indian Joe hanggang sa dumating yung point na namatay si Indian Joe sa loob ng cave. Ayan. So you heard the most important plots happen in this story. So, narinig yun na siya. Those plots also exist in the series. So, yan. Next one is the translation of, yun nga, yung languages. When it comes to languages, maybe there's some parts that had been edited because of translations, but the message was portrayed accurately. Hindi naman siya maybe accurate, but the message was portrayed as what Mark Twain was trying to say. Yan. So kasi 'di ba, ang napanood ko, ito kasi 'di ba, it was written in English. Maybe it was not written in English kasi yung original work ni Mark Twain was written in his own original language and it was translated na. Yes. Tapos sa pinanood ko, yung book before, ginawa siyang series, ginawa siya sa Japan, and it was presented in Japanese language. Syempre, naiiba na yung translation because of language. Then, what I've watched is from the Japanese animated series that was dubbed into Tagalog or Filipino language. So the translation of languages affects the plot or the twist plot, yung plot na kailangan i-portray kasi nag-iiba yung sinasabi nila, di ba? So yan. Next one is the theme. I have this 3 theme, namely the death, the boyhood versus adulthood, and the wealth, power, and money. First one is the death. The temporary death of the 3 persons, si Huck, si Tom, tsaka si Joe, and the permanent death of Dr. Robinson and yung diragman na pinatay parehas ni Angel Joe. So, yun. Then, the next one is boyhood versus adulthood. Mark Twain, yes. Mark Twain also said that this book can be read by children, but yun nga, kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, but mas dedicated talaga siya into adult. Why can I say it? Doon muna tayo mag-focus sa childhood. Sa childhood, it portrays the Adventures of Tom Sawyer, how his childhood memories were flowed in the story, di ba? How they make memories and adventures with his friends and his best friend, Huckleberry Finn. Na, yun, di ba? Na pinakita doon how boys create memories in his child, how they play, how they realize life, how they create kalokohans, kaya yun, how they think para lang makatakas, ganun. It's just a simple childhood creating memories of his life, ganun. Versus adulthood. Behind this, the Adventures of Tom Sawyer, there was a deep meaning behind it. Sabihin natin yung first, sa adulthood, yung meaning, yung first is yung kay Angel Joe, how, yung Angel Joe na lahat gagawin niya para lang makuha yung gusto niya, adulthood. It is not nearly magkaparehas, di ba? Iba yung na-experience ng mga children, iba yung na-experience ng mga adults. Ang gusto i-portray ni Mark Twain is that behind those childhood memories, there was this one there is one memory that can reflect also the adults. Meron din isang part doon na si Huck, di ba inampun na siya ni Mrs. Douglas, a widowed woman who adopted Huckleberry Finn and make Huck as her son rather, di ba? Pero si Huck ayaw niya ng ganong klaseng buhay because he just wanted to live peacefully with his own home. Nasa treehouse siya. Ayaw niya ng mga eleganteng damit, gano'n. Sa adulthood, di ba, minsan tayo sabihin natin tayo, mas gusto natin yung wealth, di ba, kaysa sa ganun yung buhay ni Huck. But eventually we can realize that money can buy happiness because happiness is within ourselves, di ba? It can be boost, depende sa taong mahawak nun. Di ka nagiging masaya. Di lahat ng tao nagiging masaya sa pera. Di lahat ng tao nagiging masaya sa power. Minsan, may mga tao na kontento sila sa kung anong meron sila. Like Huckleberry Finn. Yan. Ang kasama din sa adulthood. Kasama din sa adulthood na sinabi dito sa book is the civilization, yung unequal treatment towards poor and rich, di ba? Na-illustrate din dyan. Then, adulthood, also, di ba sa adulthood dito, nag-create din tayo ng memories with our friends, cherishing our friendship, cherishing our loved ones, caring about the people that is special to us, especially na yung taong mahal na mahal natin, di ba? Like yung pagmamahal ni Tom kay Becky, kay Poppy Lovelots, di ba? Kasama, na-experience din natin yan sa adult. So, the last one that the book is trying to portray is yung sinabi ko kanina, money, power, and wealth. Yeah, these three persons, namely Tom, Joe, tsaka si Huck, they search for the hidden treasure. But, sila-search nga nila yung treasure para lang makita yung gold. Pero, behind it, they wanted to experience how the process itself, how they search for the hidden treasure itself. Yung process, yung memories ng paano nila hinanap yung treasure, hindi yung mismong pagkita nila doon sa treasure. Did you get my point, diba? Yung mismong process, yung paano nila kinuha yung treasure, kung paano nila hinanap, lahat yun within the days, paano nila pinaplanuhan, that's what this trip is trying to feel. Hindi yung pagkuha lang ng treasure. Para lang sa totoong buhay, diba? Minsan kasi hindi lang tayo madalas bumabase sa resulta. Minsan yung process na kung paano natin ginawa yung isang bagay, mas yun yung binibigyan natin ng importansya. Next one is yung money and wealth. Yung money and wealth and power, yung una muna yung power. Si Injun Joe, he has the power to manipulate everything. If he wants something, he's trying to do his very, very, very best para lang makuha yung gusto niya. Yun nga, dahil sa gustong-gusto niya makuha lahat ng gusto niya, nakakagawa siya ng mga crimes that can cause parang fear or trauma to other people. Like yung nangyari kay Tom tsaka kay Huck, nagkaroon sila ng trauma towards kay Injun Joe, tsaka yung justice na hindi nakuha ni Muff Potter. Kasi di naman talaga siya yung gumawa ng kasalanan. Para lang sa totoong buhay, di ba? Ngayon, recently, there are some people in the jail na hindi naman talaga sila yung gumawa ng kasalanan, pero sila yung napagbibintangan kasi wala silang kapangyarihan na magsalita. Di ba? All those powerful people has only the power or the chance to prove na kahit may kasalanan sila, ay wala. Kasi gagawa sila ng paraan, kasi meron nga silang power, silang pera, meron silang wealth, para lang makuha yung gusto nila, para magawa nila yung gusto nila. Yan. Yun yung sinasabi ng Mark Twain. It has a deeper meaning on it, di ba? Hindi lang siya about sa childhood memories ni Tom, but rather it has this parang power to make us realize how the true meaning of life is revolving around the world, di ba? So yun, that's the story all about for me. Then, yun. I hope you enjoyed this critic. I would really recommend you to read this book, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Very, very nice book, kung alam nyo lang. It is really worth reading for. Yan. So, I hope you like the video. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na, may gusto lang ako ipa-realize sa inyo na maybe at some points, mas gusto natin na manood kaysa magbasa. Uy! Doon tayo, Tom Sawyer!
Tara!
Nabasa mo na ba yung book nun?
Hindi, pangit nun eh. Nakakatawan mo basa.
May own opinion kasi, di ba? Mas maganda yung magbasa kaysa yung manood.
Oo naman. Ha! Ha!
May own opinion kasi, di ba? Mas maganda yung magbasa kaysa yung manood. Tapos, here's the example. May example dyan. Lagyan ko ba ganun? Lalagyan ko yun. Yan. So, in this scenario na pinakita ko kanina, maybe, yun nga, sabi nga niya na ayaw niyang magbasa because it is time consuming. Kasi pag magbabasa ka, it takes 6 to 7 hours. Tapos pag hindi mo pa naiintindihan, 6 to 7 hours ulit. Tapos hindi mo na naman naiintindihan, 6 to 7 hours ulit, diba? It really costs too much time na kinakain na yung oras natin na parang ayoko na, mas madali na lang manood kasi pag nanonood ka, nakikita mo siya visually, diba? Gumagalaw, ganon, diba? So, yun yung madalas na reason nila. Pero para sa akin kasi, reading books can cause many benefits to us, even to most people na nahihirapan sila magsalita, nahihirapan sila mag-imagine ng things. The benefits of reading a book the benefits of reading the book are it widens your vocabulary, it also widens your imagination, it also builds up your creativity and creatively. What we say creatively is with that you can evaluate something or some words that was translated into something. Parang kaya mo mag-evaluate kasi marami kang alam eh. May mga alam ka na hindi nila alam kasi nanonood lang sila. Parang ganon. So yun. Maybe you can say na reading book is boring and time consuming, but it is really a time that's worth consuming for. Yan. Diba? Kasi hindi mo maalis yung benefits niya. Yun. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Leave a like and comment for more vlogs and videos. And now, stay positive, folks. Bye-bye! Aray ko, wait, hindi ko mapinto-pinto.